In this video, I'm going to talk about the 18 things you need to know about living in Westlake Village. My channel, Living in Westlake Village, will give you all the information you would ever need to know about eating, sleeping, living, working, playing, hiking, everything there is to know about Westlake Village. You will find it on my channel, Living in Westlake Village. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I have new videos coming out all the time to help people get educated about living and moving to Westlake Village. If you've ever had any thoughts about moving to Westlake Village, please call me, email me, text me, send a pigeon, however you want to get a hold of me. I'm always here for you guys, and I'd love to show you around what we got here in Westlake Village. All right, so let's start with number 18. Okay, number 18, sales tax in Westlake Village. Now, Westlake Village is divided. It's in two separate counties, okay? One city, Westlake Village, two counties. You can see on my background right there, the lake. There's a street called La Venta that runs right down the middle of that island in the middle of that lake. And that divides Westlake Village between Los Angeles County on the south side and Ventura County on the north side. So what's important about the sales tax in Westlake Village? Well, in Ventura County, sales tax is almost 3% less than sales tax in Los Angeles County. So if you want to save money on your groceries when you're shopping and all kinds of other goods, shop in Ventura County. It'll save you money. Great. Number 17, all the residents that own property in Westlake Village get lake rights to that lake right there. That lake is Westlake. And there's a boat dock right down there. If you don't have a house on the lake, they have a harbor, and you can buy a boat and you can put it in one of the slips, and you can take that boat out whenever you want and cruise around the lake. It's the most fun thing to do. And there's restaurants on the lake where you can dock your boat and they'll bring food out, or you can bring your own food and take your friends and have a couple drinks. And it's one of the best things to do in Westlake. All right, number 16. What a lot of people don't know is that Westlake Village is year after year ranked one of the safest cities in the whole country. Okay, safest city in the whole country. So a lot of reasons why people come and flock to Westlake Village and want to live here is that it's really safe for families. It's safe for everybody. It's just a really great feeling to know you're in one of the safest cities in the country. All right, and then another reason why families love Westlake Village is because we have one of the best school districts in the state of California. We are constantly ranked in one of the top 5 or 10 school districts in the whole state. Our public schools here are like private schools, and they're just incredible. I have 2 children. I've raised them all through the public schools here. We couldn't be happier about the school system here. And number 14, the parks. There are so many parks in Westlake Village, and they are so beautiful. All the neighborhoods have their own parks on the inside, and they've got playgrounds and big fields, and then there's hiking and biking trails right off the parks at a lot of them. A lot of the parks are walking distance from a lot of the, because they're in the neighborhoods, they're walking distance from your home. So it's really great with your kids, or just go out with your pets. In my neighborhood, there's a huge park, and at 4 o'clock every day, all the neighbors come with their dogs, and they let their dogs go off leash, and it's a dog party. It's a lot of fun. All right. And then that leads me to number 13. Number 13 is hiking. There are so many awesome trails in Westlake Village where you can hike to a beautiful summit and catch an amazing view of either Lake Sherwood, which is right there, Westlake, which is right there. There are some summits where you can see views of both lakes, which is amazing. And there's even summits where you can see all the way to the ocean, the Pacific Ocean. It's really, really great and incredible hiking and biking trails out here. All right, number 12, golf courses. There are 3 main golf courses. Well, there's 4, but 3 main golf courses in Westlake Village. 2 of them are in private country clubs, the Sherwood Country Club and the North Ranch Country Club. And one of them is a public course, the Westlake Village Golf Course, which is an amazing golf course. It's a lot of fun to play. And then there's also the Lake Lindero Country Club, which is public. And that's a nice course that you can walk. They don't even have carts there. It's a lot of fun for a quick round. All right, number 11, Westlake Village is close to the beach. It's less than a 20-minute drive to Malibu. You could be in Ventura at the beach in 25 minutes. It's the proximity to the beach is great. So if you're into surfing or water sports or just love to go to the beach a lot, it's right down the road. You just drive right through the canyon, bam, you're there. You can take Westlake Boulevard the whole way if you wanted, or you can shoot down the freeway to one of the other exits like Canaan or Las Virgenes, and bam, you're at the beach. All right, number 10, country club life. If you're into country club life, Westlake Village has it. We have two main country clubs that I mentioned before, Lake Sherwood Country Club, which has the annual PGA tournament hosted by Tiger Woods every year. It's a fantastic golf course. It's one of the best golf courses in the country. That's why they have the tournament every year. And then there's the North Ranch Country Club, and North Ranch has an amazing golf course also, and it's just so much fun. So those country clubs have all kinds of activities for families. They do Easter, Christmas, Thanksgiving. They have restaurants inside. It's just a wonderful place to hang out if you're into the country club life. All right, number 9, the commute. The commute to the San Fernando Valley from Westlake Village is about 20 minutes on the freeway, barring no traffic. To get to the city, it's about 35 minutes. So it's a little bit of a drive, but we live in Westlake Village because we don't want to be near the city. That's one of the great perks about living in Westlake Village, is that we're not living that city life. It's more of a little bit of a country feel out here, and that's what we're into, and we like that. All right, number 8, gas prices. Gas prices are a little bit higher out here in Westlake Village than in the valley or even in the city. I don't know why that is, but you're going to pay an extra 15 cents or something a gallon. It's fine with me. I love living here. The benefits far outweigh that. Number 7, places that people like to go in Westlake Village. Well, obviously there's the lake, if you have a boat or you have access to a boat. But what about like restaurants and places where people hang out and families congregate? So we have Stonehouse, which is a fantastic wine and beer, and they have all kinds of wine and beer. And then they have these big outdoor areas with bocce courts, and all kinds of families come with these. They have giant tables, and you can seat like 8 or 10 people at a table, and everybody goes and gets their drinks and orders their food. They have fresh made pizzas. They have those, what do you call them? Big pizza ovens where they make those thin crust pizzas. They're delicious. Everybody loves to hang out at Stonehouse, especially Friday nights and Saturday nights. We also have a Four Seasons out here in Westlake Village, and that's a lot of fun because there's like 3 really cool restaurants, and they have a day rate if you want to go use their pool and experience their amazing 5-star service. There's a Mastro's out here. That's another high-end steakhouse, delicious food. They have live entertainment inside when we're allowed to eat inside again, of course. And then we have a brew house that's called 14 Cannons, and 14 Cannons has some delicious beer. So if you're in the mood to just go and have beer, then 14 Cannons is the place to do it in Westlake Village. Another brewery, it's not really a big brewery per se, it's more of a franchise restaurant, but it's a BJ's. And families love BJ's because it's affordable. They got all kinds of different beers there and a full bar and big TVs so you can watch the game. And it's a lot of fun, like, you know, especially on Friday night after your kid played and watch them win their football game, because Westlake football is the best. Then you go to BJ's afterward, and the whole team and everybody around just hangs out and has a great time till they close. 3 restaurants on the lake that are really, really cool because you can sit right on the lake and have an amazing view of the whole lake while you eat, which is great. And then the sunset is right behind it. So it's like one of the best views that you can have. The ambiance is just phenomenal. And you got Boccaccio's, The Landing, and Zinn's. 3 phenomenal restaurants. The food is great. The ambiance, you can't beat it. And you're sitting there on the lake and you're looking out over the lake, and then there's the sunset, and you're with your family or you're with your friends. And it's just, it's the best. That's why we're out here. All right, number 6, we have a luxury cinema, Cinépolis. Okay, Cinépolis is a really cool cinema because they have full service waiters and waitresses during the movie. They have dinners, a full menu, and a full bar. So it doesn't get any better than that. The seats recline, you can stretch your legs out, you can take a nap or watch the movie, whatever you want to do, but it's fantastic. All right, number 5. There are multiple gated communities in Westlake Village. So on the higher end, you have Lake Sherwood, And you have White Stallion on even higher than Lake Sherwood, because in White Stallion, the properties are enormous and they have, some of them have views all the way to the Pacific Ocean. Celebrities love to live in there. It's in the Hidden Valley part of Westlake Village. It's fantastic. There's also the guard gated North Ranch community. And then there's several other smaller gated communities. Not all of them have a security guard at the gate, but there's plenty of, privately gated communities if that's what you're looking for. Number 4, there are bike lanes on all the major roads. People love their bikes in Westlake. In fact, there used to be a major race. I forgot the name of it, but there used to be a major race that would happen every year here, a road race. And bikers just love Westlake. It's got all kinds of different terrain. There's hills, there's flats, there's country roads. It's just incredible out here, the amount of biking. It's a biker's paradise. Number 3, people are nice. Everybody out here in Westlake is just so nice. It's the best wherever you go. The service is great. Your neighbors are great. We just moved in 3 weeks ago, and this has never happened to me before. And we moved into a new neighborhood in Westlake, and 3 or 4 different neighbors baked us banana bread and chocolate chip cookies and delivered flowers, and just everybody is so nice. Number 2, change of pace. There is so much less stress living out here in Westlake Village. There's less traffic, there's less congestion, the people are nicer. And when you're living out here, the weight just falls off your shoulders. If you're commuting from the valley or the city, the moment you drive and see that giant McDonald's sign right past Canaan Road, all of a sudden the freeway opens up and the weight just falls right off your shoulders, because in 2 more exits, there you are, you're right there in Westlake Village, in the safest city in the country with all the nicest people in the country, and it's just the best. And then the number 1 thing about living in Westlake Village, the weather, okay? The weather is fantastic here. It hardly ever rains. It's a little bit cooler than living in the valley, maybe 5 to 10 degrees sometimes, because we get that ocean breeze because we're closer to the ocean. And, just the sunny skies, the golf. It's one of the only places that I know of where you can go play around a golf and then get on your boat and go cruise around the lake. So it's just a fantastic, phenomenal place to live. If you have had any thoughts of moving to Westlake Village, please reach out to me. I would love to show you around. Call me, text me, email me, shout at me, say, hey, Josh, if you see me on the street, do whatever you want. I would love to show you around Westlake Village and show you what we have to offer. Thank you so much. Subscribe to my channel, Living in Westlake Village, where you will find everything you need to know about living in and moving to Westlake Village. Thanks so much, everybody. I'm Josh Brenner with Compass. Have a great day.